and welcome to Samantha Rose Yoga. Today we'll be doing a 30-minute restorative yoga stretch focused on stillness and connecting with our breath. You'll need either a yoga block, a cushion, or a pillow for this practice. With the theme, Be Still and Know That I Am God, let's find a comfortable seat on our heels, close our eyes, and bring our attention inward. Feel free to sit on your block or cushion if you need. Begin to observe the breath in its natural rhythm, in and out through the nose. With knees mats width apart, begin to walk the hands forward. Staying here or dropping onto the elbows. Feel free to place a block or cushion beneath the chest as you begin to lower down. Allow the breath to deepen here, finding a moment of stillness. On an inhale, slowly lift your head and gently walk your hands to the right side of your mat and lower back down, sending a slower, deeper breath into the left side of the body. Inhale back through center. Exhale, walk your hands to the left and lower down, breathing into the right side body. Inhale to center. Exhale to lower one more time. Option to tent your hands onto fingertips for a deeper opening in the shoulders. Inhale to press yourself up to tabletop, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Gently sway your hips side to side a few times to release them. As hips come back through center, inhale to lift the tailbone and drop the belly. Exhale to tuck the tailbone under and round the spine. Inhale, tailbone lifts, chest broadens. Exhale, tailbone and chin tuck under. Continue through a few rounds of cat and cow, moving with the breath. Last one here. Inhale to a neutral spine, tucking the toes, bringing the feet together. You can drop to your elbows or come onto hands or fingertips as we stretch the bottoms of our feet. You can start to walk the hands up the legs if you need a deeper stretch, with the option of clasping the hands and circling out the wrists. Changing directions. Gently lean forward to untuck the toes and begin to lift the knees, stretching the ankles for a counter stretch. Breathing here. Option to extend the arms forward or to bring the hands to the heart in prayer. Lower the knees and plant the hands on an exhale. Inhale to tuck the toes and lift the hips up and back. Begin to pedal out the feet here in your down dog, bending the knees as much as you need to maintain a straight spine. Coming back to the breath. As we find stillness, we'll widen the feet mat distance, and on an exhale, reach the right hand across to grab onto the left calf or ankle, maybe holding onto your pant leg or the edge of the mat. Breathe deeply into this twist. On an inhale, right hand returns to the mat. Exhale to reach the left hand to grab hold of the calf, ankle, or wherever it lands on this side. Maintaining the lift in the hips and wringing out the spine. Left hand returns to the mat, feet return to hips width. Begin to slowly walk the hands back towards your feet, taking a moment to shake out the legs if you need to. On an exhale, fold over your legs, keeping your hands on the mat or a block, or holding opposite elbows and dangling here. Option to sway side to side. Allow the head to be heavy, shoulders relax, breathing into the back body. On an exhale, walk the hands forward and lower the knees, untucking the toes. Inhale, reach the right arm up. Exhale to thread it under the left. Inhale, right arm lifts. Exhale, thread it through and lower the shoulder to the mat. Option to reach the left arm overhead, maybe coming onto fingertips. Breathe deeply into the ribs, finding stillness. Next, inhale, right arm unthreads and reaches up one more time. Exhale, right hand down onto the mat. Inhale, left arm reaches high. Exhale, thread it underneath. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, thread it under, resting the ear and shoulder down. Enjoying this twist, let go of any distractions and find stillness. Inhale back to tabletop. Place your block or cushion beneath the chest, dropping down to elbows, resting the forehead onto stacked forearms or wrists. As things open up, option to lower the setting of your block and extend the arms forward if it feels good. Option to remove your block altogether if you're ready. If your nose is pressing into the mat, option to look forward and rest on your chin, allowing the chest to melt towards the earth. Deep breaths into the ribs. On an inhale, begin to ripple the spine forward, exhaling as your belly rests to the mat. Elbows under shoulders, shoulders relax. Feel free to hold Sphinx pose in stillness, or to look over the right shoulder on an inhale, maybe bending the right knee. exhale through center. Inhale to look over the left shoulder, left knee can bend. Exhale to center. One more time on each side. Next, exhale, press back into a full child's pose. Arms resting at your sides, knees together, forehead on the mat or on a block, sending the breath into the low back, moving it up and down along the spine with each inhale and each exhale, finding peace and stillness. Inhale, slowly sit up and make your way onto your back, bringing your block or pillow with you. Bend up the knees, feet hip-width apart. Inhale to lift the hips and slide your prop beneath your sacrum, the triangular bone at the base of your spine. It should feel as if the top shelf of your bum is resting comfortably on your block. Arms can rest alongside you or out to the sides. Feel free to stay here. Extend one leg out at a time, or extend both legs. With each inhale, recognize the presence of God with you. With each exhale, release any thoughts of doubt or fear. Slowly bend up your knees if they're extended. Gently lift your hips and move your prop to the side. Gently pull your knees into your chest, allowing them to fall apart. Stay here or grab hold of your ankles or feet. Option to stay here or begin to lift the feet away from the hips into full happy baby. Remember, you always have the option to retrace your steps to any of the previous modifications. Staying in stillness, or maybe gently swaying side to side, massaging the low back. Release the feet, arms out to the sides. Gently lift the hips up and slightly to the left, allowing the knees to fall to the right. Option to look over either shoulder for a gentle neck stretch. Option to place your block or your cushion between the knees if there's a lot of space there, and to rest the right hand on the thigh. Inhale to lift the knees and plant the feet, lifting the hips up and over to the right. Exhale, knees fall to the left, maybe looking over one shoulder. Breathe into where you feel a stretch, resting into this twist. Inhale the knees to center, removing the block if you had it between the knees. As we come into our final rest, you're welcome to walk the feet mats width apart and allow the knees to fall together, or begin to extend the legs out long, feet relaxing apart, arms anywhere out to the sides. As we move into relaxation, surrender completely, trusting in the peace that comes from knowing that God is with us. Allow full relaxation of the body and the mind. Allow the breath to be soft. As we reawaken the mind and body, begin to wiggle fingers and toes, maybe circling wrists and ankles. If your knees are bent, begin to slowly windshield wiper the knees side to side, maybe also turning the head side to side. On an inhale, extend the legs long, arms overhead, full body stretch. Exhale, bend up the knees, lift the hips over to one side, rolling into side lying, using your arm as a pillow. Taking a couple of deep breaths here. On an inhale, use both arms to slowly press up to a comfortable seated position. Allow the eyes to close. Allow natural breath. Be still and know that I am God. Inhale, arms sweep overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you again soon. Namaste.